Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. What a disappointing market. Today morning I mentioned, so the month of August is very memorable in the history of Indian stock market. Number one, it fell for 7 straight days. Number two, for 12 days, it could not take previous day's high. And then all kinds of hangama because of this closing auction session, CAS. Today I was told some options, went from 6 rupees, went up to 1000 rupees. 6 rupees to 1000 rupees, right? That in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. I think that was some BankX put option. And even the Sensex, it was indicating 3% down, where that is a maximum allowed. So that means, somebody put a sell order 3% below the market price for all the 30 stocks that constitute a BSE Sensex. So that means, how come this kind of thing happens, how somebody can sell all the 30 stocks at 3% lower, only at 315 to 330. The CAS system, I think SEBI should seriously reconsider doing something. Right? Now, what happens actually in US market? The market closes at certain time, I think 4 p.m. US time. Okay, the 4 p.m. market closed. And all the expiries will happen at 4 p.m. Then 4 to 5, the market will continue to trade. Okay, that will be considered as a post-market. They have a regular market, post-market, after-market, and pre-market. So that 1 hour of trading will be considered as a post-market trading. So something like this here, what they can do, okay, 315 is the expiry for options. Futures and options should expire at 315. Then 315 to 330, let the price discovery happens and let the close auction session continue. Then the traders are not affected. And the biggest advantage in trading in US, let me tell you, suppose you have a position today, until 4 p.m. you can keep the position. A 4 o'clock expiry will happen. So once expiry is over, all the margin will be released. So same money you can redeploy on the same day because next 1 hour is trading. But here it's not like that. The market closes at 330 or 340 now. If you are holding the position, so until 340 your margin will not be released. After 340 when the margin is released, you cannot use the same margin for another trade. Okay, so you have to wait for the next day. Then overnight gap up, gap down is there. So, so these are all the problems here. So in US, the market is very efficient. So like that, here also if they do expiry at 315, then 315 to 330 CAS, whatever people want to do, let them do it. And 330 to 340, once again, these option traders, they can redeploy the same capital on the same day. Of course, all this I'm talking, by assuming that there is an encouraging thing for the option traders. But the point here is that here the SEBI as well as government, okay, everybody is against these options traders. So somehow they want to cut down the volume. So that is why they are doing. So the CAA session, not even 1 month, it's creating a huge hangama across the board. Okay, so let us forget about it. And today come to the very important point. Yesterday morning Nifty was very close to 24,400. And today it closed below 24,100. A more than 300 point fall. Today's fall, main reason, HDFC Bank. And HDFC Bank, I think there is some lawsuit in US. So when that news came, HDFC Bank started falling. And today it has hit fresh 52-week low. And I've been telling you, this HDFC Bank 725, Reliance Industries 1300, the market are not going to go anywhere. More than 20% of the weightage, these two stocks, they are not at all moving. On the contrary, today HDFC Bank hit a fresh 52-week low. Luckily, other banks like Axis Bank and especially Kotak Bank, Kotak Bank yesterday and today in just 2 trading sessions shot up more than 6%. So, but this HDFC Bank is the index heavyweight. At some point of time, I saw Nifty was down 50 point. The entire 50 point fall was contributed by HDFC Bank. Then came the CAA session, the markets fell further. So another important thing, I told you in the month of August, the Nifty could not take previous day's high for 12 straight days, and which is the first time in the history. And that 12th day, whatever is the low, and today the Nifty closed somewhere close to that. Today the Nifty closed at 24,090. The 12 days low was 24,078. It's just only 12 points. On a closing basis. But the low on that day is actually 24,025. So basically 24,000 to 24,800 is the range for this whole month. Markets again and again and again going towards the monthly low. So if 24,000 is supposed to be a good support, so if that support is broken, then things are going to be very, very nasty. So that's what I can tell you. Needless to say, 24,300 call option added huge open interest. Now the highest open interest is at 24,300. And people started selling even 24,200 call option also. So today is Thursday. So we have 3 more days for this weekly expiry. Looks like, if global cues turn bad, but as of now, the European markets are down only. Even the Dow future is down only. Nasdaq is higher just because Nvidia came out with a very good results. I think now it is up nearly 7%. So that's why Nasdaq is holding. Otherwise, global cues are also looking bad. Crude oil started rising. Now I think it has come to $88 or something like that. So now it's a serious problem if Nifty breaks 24,000. And 24,000 is where the Nifty closed on April 8. So now May, June, July, August. So still we are hovering around 24,000. So this market, it's good only for those who sold a call option and put option in the December series. And slowly premiums are coming down. So anyway, today FIIs have sold for about 1,000 plus crore, but domestic institutions have bought for 3,000 plus crore. But that's only an NSE data. The overall exchanges data is still not out. So let us see what's going to happen tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.